You can lose your job, you can lose your money, you can lose your health, reputation, even the people you love. It sounds harsh, but it's true, and the Stoics never denied that. In fact, they embraced it. Because they believed that almost nothing in life truly belongs to you, except for one thing. And once you understand what that one thing is and how to protect it, you become unshakable. In this video, we'll explore what Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius taught about ownership, freedom, and control, and how realizing what you truly own will free you from anxiety, envy, and fear. Let's begin with a radical truth from Epictetus. Some things are in our control and others not. He taught his students to divide the world into two categories: what belongs to you and what doesn't. Here's what you don't truly own: your body, your possessions, other people, your reputation, your circumstances, and your future. Why? Because all of them can be taken, by time, by fate, by chance. So if you base your peace on any of these, you're always at risk of losing it. So what do you truly own? Only one thing: your faculty of choice, your reasoned mind, your ability to respond. Epictetus called this your Prohairesis, your inner will, judgment, and moral character. Everything else is on loan. But your choices, they are yours, always. At first it may feel like loss. I don't own my body. I don't own my success. But this truth is freedom, not defeat. Because if nothing outside of you is truly yours, then nothing outside of you can truly enslave you. Seneca wrote, "He is the most powerful who has power over himself." When your peace, identity, and happiness come from your character, not your conditions, you become untouchable. Society trains us to believe we own our time, our image, our outcomes, and other people's love. But that's not ownership. That's attachment. And attachment leads to suffering. You don't own your followers, the algorithm does. You don't own your job, the economy does. You don't own your body, time and genetics do. The Stoics say, don't build your life on what you can't keep, build it on who you choose to be. Marcus wrote in Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Your mind, your judgments, intentions, and values is the only stable ground in an unstable world. And your choices, to be honest, disciplined, just, and brave, are the only thing you can truly control. Everything else is decoration. If you want to stop living like a renter in your own life and start acting like an owner of what's truly yours, here's how to do it. Scene 2. The ownership filter. Start every day with the ownership filter. Each morning ask yourself, what is within my control today, and what is not? This simple act sets your focus. You stop wasting energy on outcomes, opinions, or events, and return to your inner command center. Let go of what is borrowed. Seneca wrote, "Never have I put trust in fortune, even when she seemed to be offering peace." That job, borrowed. That praise, borrowed. That relationship, borrowed. Appreciate it, but don't cling. Say, this is not mine, it is given for now. I will use it well, but not depend on it. This detachment is not cold, it's clarity. Define yourself by virtue, not status. Who are you? Not your title, not your image, not your stuff. What virtues do I want to embody? If everything else was stripped away, would I still be proud of who I am? You are not your resume, you are your choices. Respond, don't react. When insulted, when challenged, when hurt, pause. Ask, what is mine to do right now? You may not control the situation, but you control your response. And that response is your property, your power. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Practice Memento Mori. Seneca said, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life." When you remember your time is limited, you remember what really belongs to you. Not your plans, not your image, only this moment, and the character you bring to it. You stop chasing validation. You stop fearing loss. You stop trying to control what's not yours. Instead, you act with purpose, you speak with clarity, and you walk with peace. Because nothing can be taken from the person who's given everything to what's internal. Examples of living with Stoic ownership. You lose your job. I don't control this outcome, but I do control how I show up tomorrow, with discipline and courage. Someone rejects you. I don't own their love, but I own how much love I give, with dignity. You're misunderstood. I can't control their story, but I will keep telling the truth. You fall ill, my body may weaken, but my integrity can remain strong. These are not fantasies, they're choices, Stoic choices, available to you now. 5 questions to bring you back to what's yours. Am I trying to control something I don't own? What virtue can I practice in this moment? If this were taken away, would I still be me? What's the most honorable response I can give right now? How can I act with strength regardless of outcome? Let these guide your attention inward, where your true life begins. Seneca reminded us, a man who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary. And most suffering comes from false ownership.
Know you've been a good friend.
You don't own the storm, but you own the ship. You don't own others, but you own how you love, serve, and lead. You don't own the future, but you own how you show up today. So walk forward, not with greed, but with grace, not grasping, but grounded. Because everything may be taken from you, except the person you choose to be, moment by moment, thought by thought, action by action. And that person